Welcome back to Off the Record, Conversations on the Creative Landscape. My name is Philip. We're back with a short episode. In this episode, we're going to discuss 3 questions that are always the same for all of the guests. If you want to listen to more interesting thoughts of those guests, just check out the previous episode. Hello everyone, welcome back to Off the Record, Conversations on the Creative Landscape. Today again with Alex Proba. If you've listened to it before, Alex has shared her story and opinions and views on the world in our previous podcast. It's very interesting. If you want to listen to it, it's been about an hour talking about how she became an artist, how she worked her way up in businesses and then founded her own studio and worked for clients like Nike, Dropbox, and many others. And I'm just going to shoot the first one. What do you think all artists should know?
I think all artists should know how to listen to them, the true self, and like what's within them, and just go for it, and just never be scared of like putting yourself out there and your art, and using feedback as like a learning curve, and kind of embracing that reality. Secondly, I would say like ignore all the negative voices that are around you, especially in the world of like Instagram and just social media in general. The third would be, embracing something, even if your gut told you to do something or create something, and if it doesn't work out, then just accept the failure and just learn from it and just like apply it to other things and keep going, and never just fall into like a hole where you don't believe yourself, or where you think others are better, or where you like overthink the likes on one post over the other post. And just speaking of experience of like other artists in my environment that are very affected by it, and once they get 200 likes less on one post on the other, then they might delete the art or think the work is like less great. And I think we all should just ignore that, and there's something out there for everyone.
Have you fallen into such a hole before and had to drag yourself out of there?
I haven't, but I have a lot of friends around me that are in those holes at the moment, which reach out to me about something and will actually say things like, I'm not a good artist anymore, no one likes my work, I should just stop doing this, and that's just because a post was liked less than another. And I think it's like a very dark place to fall into.
Yeah, agree. Okay, then I have the second question. What do you think every brand should stop doing right now?
Well, I would say coming from like the brand side and graphic design side, I feel like every brand right now looks the same. So like every startup is using like kind of the same look and feel. And I think they're doing that because they know it works. And I wish we would just like get out of that very same looking space of like, the new towel brand, the new mattress brand, and the new glasses brand look and feel the same. So as a designer and an artist, it would be interesting to see how you like create something new and like, create something that people can get inspired again by. And yesterday I stumbled upon like a startup for dishwasher tablets, and it just looked like, like Casper the mattress, or like Everlane or Warby Parker, and I'm just like, man, there's like a startup for everything out there right now, which is, I guess, good and bad. And then secondly, it would be cool if they all would just look a little different.
Yeah, I agree. There's a super interesting comparison of how big fashion brands have changed their logos over the past couple of years, like Yves Saint Laurent, Balenciaga, Prada.
And
I don't
Loewe
know.
too, right?
Yeah, like all of those big brands, and they show the logos like from 20 years ago. They were all different, and now they look all the same. It's so weird. It's super weird. It's a very good answer.
Yeah.
All the brand managers listening here, take note. Last question. If you could spend $1,000 on an art piece, what would it be, or who would you buy from?
It's a great question. I try to like get more and more art in my life from others, and mostly I support like friends and people around me. So if I would do, and I love their work, so that's like another thing. But I think I would probably invest in something from Faye to Good, or just do like a down payment or something, because I don't think 1,000 would bring me far.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
So I would say Faye to Good, probably one of her furniture pieces.
If you want to know who that is, just check out the show notes. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. I think this was pretty insightful for artists and for people listening from the brand side of the industry. Thank you very much. As always, you can find all the stuff in the show notes. If you want to reach out to Alex, follow her on Instagram. Her Instagram is alexproba. Visit the website, studioproba.com. It's super inspiring to see what she has there. And if you would like to know more, again, listen to the other podcast episode, and there's a bunch of interviews about her out there. So thank you very much again for this short episode, and bye-bye.